What's up, everybody? This is the Force of Nature Spiritual Awakening, and today we will be discussing Pluto opposite Lilith in the natal birth chart. So, this is for anyone that has their natal Pluto opposite to their Lilith in the natal birth chart. So, let's break down what Pluto is all about. Pluto is linked to Scorpio. Scorpio rules over Pluto. Pluto rules over Scorpio. And inside of the natal birth chart, the 8th house is ruled by Pluto and Scorpio. So this Pluto has to deal with transformation, death, rebirth, transformation, joint finances, taxes, loans, crisis situations, hidden things, alchemy, magic, the mystical, the magical, the conscious mind. Okay. This is a secretive kind of house. Okay, so things are very much hidden here. Scorpio in general is intense energy that is really trying to get down to the bottom of things, the bottom of situations, uncovering things, dealing under pressure. Okay, is seen by Pluto. So now Lilith. Lilith has to deal with, Lilith is an asteroid, okay? It's not a planet, it's an asteroid. Okay, so what's going on with Lilith? Lilith is about not death, rebirth, and transformation. It's about being liberated, being free, going against the grain, being a rebel, okay? Not wanting to be controlled, not wanting to be submissive, not wanting to obey commandments, okay? Doing your own thing, feeling free, okay? Not bound. So Lilith in general has a lot to deal with moving on your most devilish and devious side to you, okay? So this would be also said that this Lilith in general would have to deal with moving on your lower vibration or your lower frequency. Okay, because if you're not moving on your lower vibration or your lower frequency, then you would not resort to doing certain shit. Okay? So, the opposition in the natal birth chart. Let's touch on that. So, the opposition would actually mean that your Pluto is opposite from your Lilith. Meaning, for example, say that your Pluto is in Libra. Okay? That means your Lilith would be in Aries. Okay? This is just a scenario for you. But what I'm going to say here also is that even if they are not in opposite signs from one another, it can be in degrees that is still making it opposition. Okay, so if it's a certain amount, certain degrees, it would be it is now an opposition. Okay, so let's jump into this. Okay, so Pluto opposite Lilith. These people don't want to be controlled by anyone. You will have dark desires and temptations. This can lead you to pursue power and authority over others. And you might lose sight of your bigger mission because of the power struggles that you will experience. Okay, so these people do not want to be controlled. They do not want to be overpowered. They do not want to be told what to do. They are the type of people that's going to do what they want to do when they want to do what they want to do. Okay? And it's not going to just be told by somebody that's telling them that this is the right thing for them to do. No. So these individuals have extremely adverse emotional reactions to anything that they perceive as having the potential to limit their freedom. Okay? So these are the people that can lash out. Okay? Completely lash out on you when you are trying to give them orders, when you're trying to tell them what to do, when you are trying to control them. That's how they feel. Anybody that's trying to restrict them, limit them, stop their movements, that's a no-go. All right? So these people are like, I'm about my freedom, I'm about my power, and I'm about not being caged in, not being told what to do. So these are the people who are paranoid of society's power to erase individuality. These are the type of people that if they said right now that, okay, we're going to take everybody's freedom for them, these are the people that are going to stand up and speak out, or they might get taken out because they're very rebellious. They don't want to conform to a system. They don't want to conform to a thing. They want to be able to move around in this world as they please. So you can go to great measures to protect your identity. This can result to secrecy, manipulations, lies, hostility. To defend what you are afraid will be taken from you. Okay, so these people are about that shit and they are about that life. These people are not going to let you tell them how they're going to move and what they're going to do. Okay, so these people can go to strategic tactics of manipulation. They can be very private about their movements and what they're going to do next. Okay, not exposing those things. They can also be very much hostile. Okay, punch you in your face, maybe stab your ass up, maybe shoot you, things of that nature. Okay, these people are not backing down. Okay, these are like fighters, these are warriors. Okay, soldiers, like they about that. So they may even resort to lying. Okay, lying and manipulating a situation to get themselves out of whatever you think you're about to do to them. So you are fundamentally ashamed, guilty, and also fearful. Okay. Criticism, judgment harms your self image. These people are very sensitive to criticism. Okay, they probably are harder on themselves, and that's usually where criticism really affects somebody when they're already critical of themselves, and then somebody else wants to criticize them. Also, like it was saying, criticism and judgment harms your self image. Okay, so your dark aberrant traits are out of control, particularly sexual desires. You are ruled by all full blown obsession with individuality and liberation, which this can damage your individual freedom. You must overcome sexual oppression or restrictions in order to fully claim your inner passion and independence. Watch out for toxicity, over insecurities. This aspect can actually help each person grow into powerful people. Okay, so because of whatever they went through or whatever they've been through, they can transform themselves into a powerful person due to those painful experiences, due to the insecurities that they had. Okay, it is saying for them to get over their overcome their sexual oppression, okay, of restrictions or any types of limitations, and to also gain back, claim back their inner passion and their independence. Okay, so these people really have something to prove, but what they have to prove is not to you, it's to themselves. Okay, they're proving things to themselves to be proven as facts. So try to be more open to other people's opinions. Work on self-control. This is key to improvement. These people can be extremely violent. You can attract manipulation, power struggles, danger, revenge, or jealousy to you. Okay, so these will be the type of people that may, you saw that? Thought that was something else, a fly. Okay, so these people can come encounter with people, attract people that they have power struggles with, manipulative kind of people, also violent people. Okay, so they're violent, but they're gonna also attract the shit to them. Okay, they can be considered dangerous, and you want to know what? They're attracting that shit to them too. Revengeful people, vengeful people. Okay, these people can be vengeful, and they attract that to themselves too. People that are hating on them, jealous of them, and things like that, they will attract that too. Okay, now with this placement, it's not so much that these people will probably be jealous of people, but jealousy is a link here. Jealousy, power struggles, going back and forth for somebody. Okay, somebody trying to dominate them, overpower them. No, these people are gonna try to overpower you. Okay, they're gonna speak up and speak out. They're gonna if they have to, they're gonna manipulate you. If you want a conflict, if you want a conflict, then they ready to fight you. Okay, so this is how they are. You might struggle. You might struggle many times with inner demons. Okay, these people struggle with inside themselves inner demons. Habits that they might need to let go. Negative thought process or thought patterns. Okay, that they might need to just let go of. Okay, think more positive. But they are fighting with inside their souls. So they can be very rageful people at times. Frustrated people. Okay, things can really frustrate them and make them annoyed and make them aggy, make them angry. So these people are highly intense people who may try their best to hide their negative side and violent nature. Okay, so these people do not want to really bring this out to the forefront. They rather to be peaceful. They rather to at least try to be calm. They want that tranquility. What ends up happening with them is they end up attracting negative events to them. Okay, because they are, so it's like they can be very confrontational, but they're trying to dim that shit down. They're trying to dim it down. People are provoking them, okay, provoking reactions out of them. And they are going back and forth with you, punching you in your face and having fights with you, okay? They might be having a conversation with you. It seems like you're riled up, and they're like, so what? You want to fight, okay? Then let's fight. Okay, you want to debate? Then let's debate. You know, so this is what's going on. These people have a domineering presence about them. Suppressing your rage can turn into self-harm or self-sabotage addictions, or might end up burnt out or drained. Because these people are repressing that energy, because they are not letting things out off the rip, okay, they might feel like they don't want to be nitpicky and constantly keep saying things to you. So instead they, let things slide, even though the other person doesn't think that they're letting things slide when they explode, because it's so intense. But this is what these people are doing, and they could cause a lot of self-harm on themselves. Okay, very much self-destructive. Okay, these people can also be alcoholics. They can struggle with drug addictions. Okay, sniffing coke, doing crack, popping mollies, popping perks, whatever other drugs you have out here, smoking wet, smoking weed, and drinking heavy liquor. Also having a lot of sex, okay? So having multiple partners and things of that nature, okay? Trying to figure that out. Trying to find ways to cope with whatever's going on with them. So it's saying to please let go of your self-destructive ways. Finding creative and transformative ways to channel your dark fantasies and edgy desires works out in your favor. Okay, so by doing this transformation, okay, find something creative to do so that you don't get caught up in the negative shit. Okay, if you're a writer, if you're a person that's good with their hands, a fashion designer, a hairstylist, whatever it is, a cook. Okay, find something creative to do so that you don't get caught up in feeling the need to go off the deep end. So you may instinctively know that social pressures related to sexuality and gender roles are restrictive or limiting, but feel uncomfortable asserting your own beliefs and trusting your deeper desires. These people have to trust in what it is that they really desire and want, and move towards doing that, not caring about what other people think. Okay, so now earlier we was talking about they do not want to be controlled. We know they don't want to be controlled, okay? But maybe sometimes they get a little bit caught up in what other people may think, or how they may perceive it, or how they may take this, okay? That censorship kind of thing. That's what they may be doing. But they really have some, they don't like the limitations of the world and restrictive things of the world, which also is going to pull into interactions with people. Okay, if people start trying to do that to them, restrict them, and do things like that, they're not going to go for that. So when you do begin to validate these deeper instincts, you may feel like you are called to tear down the social restrictions and lead by example, putting your personal transformation a need above the needs of others. Okay, so these are the people that will choose themselves first. They will choose their needs before yours. Okay, and why is this? They can definitely feel like that they came in this world by themselves and they're gonna die by themselves, and they have to make sure that they're good. So whatever somebody else wants to do, to them, you're free to do what you want to do. I'm free to do what I want to do. I have to make sure I'm good. You're not gonna do it. Okay. If I get fucked up right now and I can't pay this, I can't pay that, you're not going to help me pay it. Okay, they can get into these types of things. So you are not afraid to stand up for yourself, and you can stand your ground. You hate being controlled and restricted. Also, you hate being limited. So if someone tries to control or restrict you, you can snap out, bug out, and lash out on them. Okay, like I said, these people could be very violent people at times when provoked. All right. Now, do people know that they're provoking them? Probably. They probably do know they're provoking them. Okay, but when these people provoke these people, the Lilith opposite Lilith people, the Pluto opposite Lilith people, they will go all out. And it can be even hard to tame these people. Okay, calm them down. Make them stop when they are angry. Okay, because they're full of rage. So they do have major fears. And their major fear is of being exposed. Okay, somebody exposing their secrets, somebody exposing some information that they revealed to them because they confided in them. You are extremely secretive, and you know, and you are extremely secretive person, and for years people might not even really know who you are. Okay, that's what I was trying to get out. So these people are secretive, private. Okay, they don't really reveal too much to people. They do it over time. But on top of that, the people that know them may not really know them. Experiences that they've been through, the hard times that they really, really had, they may not be fully aware. They may have known that you went through a rough time, but they may not look like what they've been through, what they go through. Okay? Um, if they open up to someone, that's great, because they don't trust easily. Okay, it's very hard for these people to trust people. So if they end up trusting you, that is amazing, because these people find it hard to trust people because people are a bunch of fucking disappointments to them. That's what they are. They're a bunch of disappointments. They're liars. They don't know how to tell the truth. They don't know how to keep it real. They don't know how to be themselves. Okay, so they can't trust you, because to them, you don't even know what the fuck you going to goddamn do. You can't even say what you're going to do without going back on what the fuck you said. So no, I can't trust you. Okay, so these people get caught up in all different types of things. Like it was saying before, it was talking about sex, it was talking about gender, okay, and things like that. These people could very well feel like you should love whoever you should love, okay? Feel free to love who you love. Feel free to do what you want to do in this world, in this life, without any limitations or restrictions. Being controlled for them is a no-no, okay? They will not be controlled. They will fight back. So I'm going to leave this on this note for now. In future videos to come, I will go into more depth into Pluto opposite Lilith in the natal birth chart. So anybody need a chart, hit me up. You can text me at 516-738-6042. Or you can email me at forceofnaturespiritualawakenin@gmail.com. So this is the Force of Nature Spiritual Awakening. Love is love. Peace and blessings to you all. And I will see you in the next one.